I am the facilitator, but this is not a lecture. So you're going to engage. That's why I wanted to make sure that you can hear me and you can see me and I can check the comments and I can respond. So I need to know, how long have you been here? Make sure you put that in the comment section so we can see you guys. And also let me know, what do you think just one. It's just one. There's a lot of different things we could do in our business to increase our revenue, to increase our reach, to increase a lot of different things, right? Our visibility, our credibility, our consistency and persistency when we actually sign somebody. But I'm talking about, how do you increase the conversion? Because your revenue is guaranteed to increase if you increase your conversion. The amount of people that you have to speak to decreases if you can increase your conversion. Imagine having 12 appointments and you're able to close 12 appointments, or say 10 appointments. 10 appointments, and that's usually not the case, right? If I get you to respond, and then I get you to agree to an appointment, and then I get you to show up, and then I get you to convert, like one call closes, unless you like advanced wealth strategies, IULs, and annuities, that usually takes a little longer. But going through all those different processes, there's a lot of different depletion of the numbers. And so what if I can keep a consistent number? And that's what we're talking about today. Put some guesses in the comment section. I'd like to know, what do you think you can do? Tony says, qualify your appointments. What do you mean by qualify your appointments? Yolanda been here 5 months. Hey, Tony says, follow up. What do you mean by follow up? What do you mean exactly? Because there's different types of follow up. You can follow up to confirm they're showing up. You can follow up after the appointment to make sure that they don't have any questions. You can follow up to confirm that they have the things that they need to show up. Tori says she's been here about a year. Hey, Tori. Hey, Leslie, about 9 months. All right, so let me know, guys. Hey, Tiffany, glad you're here as well. Let me know, guys. What do you think? I have two guesses here. Before I even get to the answer, let me break it down and give you a different perspective. So this is the thing. When you get ready to go see a doctor, what do? They ask you, do you have insurance, right? And then they want to do your vitals. So they do a little triage every single time they come, right? And they ask you to fill out these forms, right? You don't just get a chance to say, hey, let me speak to the doctor. And they make you wait. So those who do come and wait that waiting period, unless it's an emergency, that's going to be a deciding factor. And then when you do come, they'll ask you over the phone before they even put your name in the slot, what's your insurance, things of that nature. And then you have to fill out the forms. Yes. What about a job? When you want to get a job, they're asking you, first of all, they tell you, these are the qualifications. If you meet this, and this, that you need to apply. You know what I'm saying? If not, you pretty much don't. So that's one thing. They let you know in advance what we're looking for. Those who don't fit within these parameters need not even apply. We wish you the whole best, right? And so then they want you to go through an application process, and then they want you to go to an interview process just to see if you're a good fit, right? Before you actually get the position and they start to pay you money. Why is it that as life insurance agents, we set appointments with anybody who say they're ready to set up an appointment? Why do we? I'm like, what's her name? Oprah Winfrey. You get an appointment. You know. Everybody should not have an appointment. That's all I'm saying. Everybody should not have an appointment. Am I saying? Let me step back, because sometimes I step on people's toes and they get offended. And I don't want to offend you, but I'm not changing my perspective. If I set an appointment with everybody that's out there, because I'm coming from the position that everybody needs help. Everybody needs to protect their family. Everybody needs life insurance. Everybody deserves to know about what life insurance can do for their family. Then am I not setting myself up for an unhealthy relationship? Because guess what? Everybody needs a job. And everybody needs health care. But that doesn't mean that everybody get to walk into these people's offices and sit down and get explained to them, what is your problem, what is your prognosis, and what are some possible solutions. Or come in here, well, let me tell you what kind of positions we have, and what, when your start date will be, and what would orientation look like, and what our retirement plan is. They don't tell you all those things unless you fit within certain parameters. Am I correct, guys? Am I correct? Does this make sense? I mean, it's really kind of, we are life insurance agents, and we come into this usually because something has happened in our life, and we realize, oh my God, I would not want anyone else to go through this, because everybody needs to know about life insurance. You can get it really cheap, $25, for a term policy, or you can fund your retirement. You can, grow and protect your money. You can get out of debt. You can do so many different things with the benefits of a life insurance product, right? And many people do not know that, so we want to educate. We have a heart to serve, and probably our parents, our grandparents, ourselves died without a policy, paid on a policy, then they weren't educated, and then there was no money available. They didn't get covered, or they died and they paid and they still didn't cover. They would decline the death benefit. And so we're like, I do not want my people to go through this, right? And so we come with our heart on our sleeves, and we want to help. And I'm sure doctors do too. They became doctors because they wanted to solve some problem, maybe, that their mother had, or their child had, or their, or something they've seen or heard, something about the industry struck their heartstrings, and they wanted to serve. But they also realized that we are in the business of helping for a return on our investment. I'm spending time with you, I'm educating you, and I'm facilitating the purchase of insurance so that I can protect your family, I can protect your finances, and I can protect your solid financial foundation, or whatever it is, the goals that you're trying to meet, short and long term, through the benefits of a life insurance policy. However, if I spend all my time teaching you, training you, educating you, trying to convince you, and you say no, what do I get in return? Somebody put in the comment section, how much do we get paid just to train somebody on life insurance? Unless they're under us in the form of a downline. How much do you get paid regularly to train somebody just on life insurance? Unless you're a trainer. This is not a trick question. If you're a life insurance agent, a traditional life insurance agent, and you go into somebody's home or on Zoom and you tell them about their what they're eligible for based on their height and their weight, their pre-existing health concerns, what medications and procedures that they've had, credit, things of that nature, and they say, well, thank you for your time, God bless, a good night. How much are you going to get paid for that? Nothing. Thank you, Shalonda. Thank you, Shalonda. I mean, but does that make us bad? So when I ask you, what's your ideal client, and you tell me the whole wide world don't want to work with you. So why are you focused on a whole wide world? So the answer to the question is, what's the number one tweak that you can do in order to increase your conversion rate when it comes to your insurance appointments, is only meet with people who qualify and want to meet with you. That means there are going to be some people that you're not going to meet with that wants to meet with you, that has a need, that needs to cover their family and their friends. I mean, their family and their children, and they need to protect your finances, and they need to get out of debt, and they have a home and a mortgage and all of this. And you really need them to know that they have ways. But if they're not willing to fill out a few things, answer a few questions prior to you meeting with them, make sure that they have their banking information, their personal information, their spouse available. Why is it that you feel that you should meet with them? And this is a real true what is it, a hashtag truth bomb time. I'm talking to the newbies, the experienced, and the veterans life insurance agents right now, and I'm really putting it all out there because I was you. I've been in the business since 2008, and there was a time that I needed to sell life insurance to any and everybody. And as a result, I got chargebacks, I got no-shows, I got 130,000 miles put on my car in 3 years, brand new car off the showroom floor. I got a lot of stress. I missed a lot of time with my son and things that he could have been doing as far as after-school programs. I made a lot of money, but I was burnt out too. I got burnt out. Anybody been burnt out before? Put it in the comment section. Have you been burnt out in this business before? Have you been burnt out in this business before? Looks like I'm getting stuck. Let's check this internet connection. I'm on the right internet. You guys didn't tell me that I was being stuck. That's good. I never thought about it like that. Yes. You are a for-profit business, not a non-profit. Now, let me break it down for you what you can do. You can be a for-profit business, Financial Motivations Consulting and Insurance Services is a for-profit business, and we're in the business of facilitating the purchase of insurance, as well as teaching traditional life insurance agents how they can turn their license into a successful, dependable business online and offline with no overwhelm, using virtual strategies and social media, so they can increase their monthly revenue, increase their community reach, and decrease their daily increase their daily relaxation. In other words, no overwhelm. We're doing all of this on autopilot, and so there are tools and strategies implemented that means you don't have to have a whole team. That reduces your overhead, and it's running on 24/7 while you're doing other things, right? So you're making more money in less time with less effort. That's what we're teaching people how to do, but we're not being burnt out as a result. But what I can do is have a nonprofit on the side, which I do, the Motivating Your Money Foundation. So I can educate with nonprofit organizations, government agencies, things of that nature, Facebook communities. I can educate them, and then when they are ready to purchase, I can purchase through my insurance company, through my insurance agency, FMCIS virtual agency. And that's how we train you, all of the things that I've been teaching. That's how we train our agents, is through our agency, digital products, courses, and live mentoring on a weekly basis. But the bottom line is one can work together, but I can't just focus on training only. I have to pre-qualify the people that come in front of me, because my time is money. Somebody put in the comment section, my time is money. Your time is money. And if you can stick with more quality people, then you will increase your revenue. You will decrease your whole overwhelm. You will help more people. You will have more time with your family. You will have more time for yourself to binge watch your favorite TV show. Why can't we? If I did not quit my 9 to 5 in order to work 24/7 for a whole bunch of people who may or may not even get the insurance policy, or may or may not even keep the insurance policy. Does that make sense, guys? And let me ask you this, or let me put this in your peace pipe and smoke it. Y'all heard that before? Put it in the comment section if you heard that before. Let me put this in your peace pipe and smoke it, because I only get 30 minutes, and then we're gonna have Q&A, and I'm up to 20 minutes already. Got my little timer right here. All right, meet me every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, because we're going to be talking about lead conversion shortcuts for life insurance agents. And that means we're going to convert strangers to leads. We're going to convert leads to appointments. We're going to convert appointments to quality clients. And then we're going to convert clients to repeat clients. And then we're going to learn how to convert our past energy and book of business into current money. Past energy, those people who said no, into current money. All right, so there's a lead conversion strategy or hack or shortcut along the entire journey, and I want to help you with that. And that's what this Wednesday training is about. So make sure you meet us every Wednesday for our 30-minute training here inside the Black Life Insurance Agents of America community, and invite your team. All right, so but this is the thing, those people, because I have a heart to serve, and I could not just say, okay bank. I was at Wachovia when I had to make this decision. I can't just sell insurance with anybody. So they have to have a minimum of $50 premium. When I ask them, do you have a $50 premium? And if they say no, I'm going to have to let them know, well, you know what, based on my fiduciary responsibility, I do not feel like this will be, even though you have a need for a life insurance, at this moment, your finances does not allow for you to take on another bill. And I don't want you to have to decide between life insurance and food on a monthly basis. So let me show you how to increase your monthly revenue through monetizing your skills and your expertise, or creating another passive income stream, being a life insurance agent. That's how I would pivot into my recruiting. Right? So I knew just selling you insurance, even though you say you need insurance, and I see that you need insurance, and if you don't have the funds, that wasn't going to be a good deal for me or you. And I would throw the whole fiduciary spill in there, right? All right. Now, though, what I can do is those people who are tire kickers, those people who are quote seekers, those people who have a higher propensity of no-shows, because I can just tell on different ways that I weed them out. Guess what I can do? I can, and you can too, send them to a quoter where they can actually fill out their own information and include their pre-existing health concerns, their date of birth, and all of the other stuff, and they can get covered the same day. It's a 5-minute application. They can get covered the same day. Or they can decide not to fill it out, but I don't feel like I'm not serving or I'm underserving my community, because at one time I had a 46 credit score. I had a defaulted student loans and repossessed vehicles with an S, that means more than one, because I found out that turning the car in and having them come get it is the same thing. But nevertheless, I digress. I'm no longer in that situation, but I have a heart for them. And so I had to create a way to make sure that they're still given the opportunity, if they choose, that doesn't affect my business, because I'm in the business of making money. Yes? And so either I was going to recruit you and then train you and teach you how to make good money on the side by becoming a life insurance agent. That was back then. Now I can help my I can either help my fellow insurance agents, or I can help the people who come to me wanting insurance to get a quote. So let me send you the link to get this quote, and then if you complete it and you can give them your information, you can be covered same day in 5 minutes. And guess what? I, as the business owner, the life insurance agent, I actually get paid on a monthly basis. So that's what we do in our FMCIS agency. I help you to set that up and build it up so that you too can have a heart to serve without having a calendar that wears you down, right? Without having a calendar that wears you down. So this is a way to alleviate your feast and famine feast and famine lifestyle, or your months that have a lull in it. You always getting money on a regular basis, because what they're doing is when they pay their premium, that's when you get paid. So it's as earned and no more advance. But that's a solution, right? It went through different phases. So I went from $50, and I said, okay, nope, $75. If you don't have a $75 premium that's comfortable for you, I'm going to decline or offer to help you build your finances and set up your budgeting and your savings so that you have a better position to purchase the things that you want, such as life insurance. And then I went to $250 because I don't even really sell life insurance. It's just regular life insurance. I just do IULs and annuities. And so if you have a $250 monthly premium, comfortable threshold, or if you have a $75,000 retirement fund or something like that you want to move over, those are my thresholds now. Anyone else, I send them to my agency. Anyone else, I send them to my agency. So does this make sense, guys? I get to pick and choose. You get to pick and choose who you spend your time with. That doesn't mean that you don't care. It doesn't mean that you're not willing to help. It doesn't mean that you didn't got too good or you turning your back on your community. It means that I'm in the business of making money. Isn't it an unhealthy relationship to continue to give and give and give to a person or a place or a thing or an entity, and you kind of know that they can't give in return, but you keep doing it anyway? Isn't that an unhealthy, toxic relationship? And you don't have to do that. And I want you to let yourself off the hook today. I want to let yourself off the hook, and I want to give you that solution if you want it. But at least now you know I've planted the seed that you know the first way for me to increase my revenue is to only meet with the people who are quality, and I can qualify them through a few simple steps. I can help you to do that through digital products, courses, or inside of the agency that we have, which we have live coaching on a regular basis, or you can we can do it for you. We can set it up for you. But the bottom line is, you know that I can increase my revenue and reduce my overwhelm by only meeting with certain people. And those who don't fit within those parameters that I can set myself, I can still get them help by sending them to a link that they'll get guaranteed issue policy. So even no matter what their health concerns are, they can get guaranteed issue. And I didn't have to spend the time with them in hopes and wish and pray, be tied to my phone and missing out on time. 2022, we want self-care. We want mental health. Our family and friends are going through mental health. So we need to have options. So I want to know what did you take from this? Did this help you learn anything about your business? Did it help you transition your positioning? You are a financial physician, and a financial physician chooses their hours, chooses their clients, sets up the parameters. You don't have to be the public aid office. Just because everybody needs food, they giving food stamps out. You don't have to position yourself as that. You don't have to position yourself as that just because you have something that everybody needs, because not everybody is going to qualify for what you offer. So you need to go through certain steps in order to figure out, how am I going to set up these parameters? How am I going to show these parameters? How am I going to pre-qualify these people? And then how am I going to send them to an alternate route so that they're covered and I'm paid, even if once they decide to complete the application. So Any questions? Let me see. My time is money. Yolanda Smith, my time is money. Absolutely. Hey, Lakia West. Oh no, I'll see you next week. I have another meeting. Okay, Tony. Bye, Shalonda. Bye, Tony. How much do you get paid to regularly talk to somebody about life insurance? Janelle, how much do you get paid to regularly talk to somebody, to teach somebody about life insurance, not to get the life insurance? $0 is correct. $0 is correct. All right, guys, so I have gone over my time, but I'd like to know any questions, any comments. What is your input? Have you felt like, man, I sure wish I could monetize these tire kickers? I sure wish I could monetize these quote seekers because I am not a data entry clerk. I sure wish I could get paid before, during, and after the insurance presentation or application process, because we have to do so much as a traditional life insurance agent before we get paid. Wouldn't it be nice so that you can find those people who you are quote seekers and then look and find out that they actually got the policy? It didn't require you to do anything, and then you were able to get paid on a monthly basis. So you're creating a monthly paycheck. Wouldn't that be nice that you can only talk to the people that you know come primed and pre-qualified? They're prepared already to close the appointment, close the application, complete the application before they even get to the appointment. How much would that increase your revenue? We have an agent here who heard me go through this entire training before, not this talk today, but I actually told them the process that I teach you to do now, and she immediately was able to add $6,000 to her monthly current that day, not that day, that month. She saw the training, implemented the tools, and was able to the same month add $6,000 to her monthly revenue. One of our black and brown life insurance agents did that. So it definitely works. It's definitely valuable, and she was grateful to. And the training was free that I went through. It's not free anymore, but now we actually will help you in our agency. We'll set it up for you as a done for you client, or we have digital products. But the point is, think about that. How much freedom does that give you? How much freedom does that give you? Any questions? I'm gonna give you guys. If you guys don't have any questions, then I'm gonna just let you go, and I'll see you next week at 8 p.m. If you like the trainings, you want to make sure you show up for the trainings. Make sure you put your put training in the comment section, and we will be sure to get you the link so that you can get on the VIP text list. Hey, Ashley, Danielle, Foster, glad you're here. Thank you for tagging all the people, guys. Much appreciated. Questions, comments, speak now. Forever hold your peace. Question, comments, speak now. Forever hold your peace. I had no idea that we were our internet was a little off. You are quite welcome, Shalonda. Valuable info as always. Thank you. You're welcome. Hey, Tania. That's one of my clients, y'all. That's one of my clients, y'all. Let me see. Tania wants to be added to the link for next week's training. I absolutely will. Tania, how long have you been following us? That's the question I wanted to know. How long have you guys been following us? Do you have any questions about the agency? Would you like to know how you can monetize those tire kickers? how you can monetize those tire kickers. Tony says I need to create a link. I don't know what link you're referring to. All right, guys, if there are no questions, we got about 2 minutes. How would you pre-qualify your current leads? Let's find out about that. If you had a list of leads, how would you pre-qualify them before they got to you? What are some options? Yolanda says she's been here about 2 weeks. Glad to have you here. Oh, wait, that's Yolanda Ross. Yolanda Smith, it says 5 months. Glad you're here. So I need to let y'all know something before we go, and then I'm going to let y'all go. If you come to the training, you got to engage. If you come to the training, you got to engage. Because this is about all of us. I mean, about you and me. It's not about me just talking, okay? If you come to the training, you got to engage. Guess what? If you don't get engaged, I'm going to start calling y'all out. I'm going to start calling y'all out and asking questions and asking you to engage. Fair enough? Y'all okay with that? All right, so there we go. I will see you guys next week, Wednesday, 6 p.m. Let me make sure one last time we don't have any questions. I didn't check my business page, see if there's any questions over there. I got this new phone, y'all. Okay, no. All right, let's see. Okay. Just a lot of comments and thumbs up and hearts. All right, guys, well, have a wonderful evening, and I will see you next week, Wednesday, 6 p.m. Bye.